Alfio Bardolla, welcome to Adulting with Emilia. I'm so happy to have you here in Rimini and to be able to interview.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here with you.
How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. So nice weather. Luckily, we are not under the bombs.
Luckily, we're not.
And we are grateful for what's going on here in Rimini. There is a lot of people in my events. And I'm enjoying the weather, the food. I hope you enjoy.
food.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. I want to start with something. What kind of teenager were you?
Uh, you should ask to my parents. But thanks to my parent, I was doing a lot of sports. So I played everything I can because I grew up in a small village. From skating, short tracks, to tennis, to football. Of course, I'm Italian. And very strange for an Italian, I was an ice hockey player, a professional ice hockey player, because I was born in the small town in the top of the mountain, and this helped me a lot. And the sports definitely is very important for having an healthy adult, because you need to develop manage all the situation, the team, the anger, the fears. Yeah, and if you don't have the sports, this is gonna happen late in your life, and perhaps you cannot manage it.
Today, you're known as one of the best financial coaches and just a really good business person. Do you think that kind of mindset, playing the sports and being a really good hockey player, helped to get to where you are today?
Of course, because in order to be a big business, you need to be a team player, and you need to understand what's going on inside the team, the energy of the team, who is the leader, what's going on behind the team. And sometimes it's not a great team that wins. That is the team that has harmony inside, not the biggest player or not the top players, but the right people in the right position. So sometimes some people, they're not in the right position, and that's what create the problem. It's like judging a fish in how to walk. So the fish need to stay in the water, and someone that is running need to run. So if you put the wrong people in the wrong position, you will have a problem. So one of the skills is sometimes you have this card, you need to play with the card you have in your hand, and sometimes you can choose the card. So, and building a business is always a people business, so you need to understand the people. So playing tennis is more for yourself, for determination, fear, managing tough situation. And the sport team is with the other people, so you need to reach a goal, and you are not enough when you play in a team. So you need to find a way to manage stuff, strong situation, tough situation with the other people.
That makes sense, that it's not only about you, that it's so much also the other people around you and how successful they are, so you can grow together. Because
Yeah.
some days you maybe have days off that you don't feel good, so you need the team around you to
Yeah,
still.
and if you play ice hockey, usually it's 20 players. So you can count, if you are very good, you can be a double, so 3 times, but there are still 20 players.
Yeah. What were your life like financially when you were 20? What was it like?
Struggling, super struggling, because I was born in the tiny village. My father was working at the train station, so I live in a family with no opportunity. And when I decide to go to the university in Milan, I have no money, so I need to start my own company. I was quite good with software at the time. I'm sure you was not even born, but at the time there was the Commodore computer. There is the beginning of the computer with everything black and green. Yeah, so it's and I was writing software for dentist, and so that the way I collect some money to go to Milano and having the university. Luckily, the university in Italy is almost for free, but you need to live in Milano, and Milano was and is the most expensive city in Italy and one of the most in the world.
But how did you know to want more? When you came from a different kind of living situation, what
Yeah,
made
but
you want more?
yeah, I was talking with someone with the Instagram in this day that was born in my same town and that is in my events and is a parent of the family that was in front of my house,
Mm-hmm.
and I was born in front of a rich people. So every time I get up in the morning, there were rich people in front of me showing what I don't have. I
Mm.
don't have a nice car. I don't have a nice tennis racket. I don't have a nice gloves for ice hockey. I don't have a nice stick. So every day was a pressure on the property, the house, the furniture they have. And there was just 30 meters from my windows. And so it's like I live two different life, my own
Yeah.
and the life of the rich people, because they were just in front of me. Nice motorbike, nice bike, and my family, they did the best they can with the resource they have, but was far away from the people I was living in front. So
That created the hunger of knowing what is
yeah,
possible and just,
yeah, and probably I get love for what I know.
yeah.
So more I know, more the people they want to stay with me, and more I get love connection. So probably this is something also that was very important for my career, because sharing the knowledge is a way how I get not just money, but I get a love connection with the other people.
That is beautiful. What is the biggest lie people believe about money?
Money is a skill you can learn and you can teach. The problem is you need to find the right teacher, because if you want to play golf, you need a golf teacher. If you want to play tennis, you need a tennis teacher. And it depends which level you are. If you are senior, you need an unbelievable teacher. But if you just want to start, it's okay to start with someone that has a clear mind on how to train you in order to become successful. So you can try to do it by yourself, like I did it, because there was no Alfio Bardolla when I was born. Now you can find someone that is in the right path that you like in order to become successful and rich in the niche you want to have. Because now the competition is much more and higher than before. So find someone in your niche what you love. You love trading, you love real estate, you love building businesses, whatever. But you must become an investor and an entrepreneur. In this economy, you cannot be just an employee.
So you would say that the biggest lie is just like thinking that it's normal to understand money right away. It would be getting a teacher and actually learning about it, not just thinking like,
No,
ah,
the lie
you're supposed to
is
know about
you
it.
cannot make it,
Mm.
or it's tough. Of most of the people get the money from their parents,
Yeah.
and this is a lie. 80% of the millionaires are first generation millionaires. Just 20% get the money from the parents.
So it's possible for everyone to
For
become really
everybody,
wealthy.
yes. Yeah, yeah. I'm the living example, but in the last 22 years, I helped a thousand and thousand of people to do that, to do the same. So for my references are thousand and thousand of people starting from scratch, starting from bad situation, starting for lack of money, lack of mindset, lack of trust from the family, from the other people, and they make it.
Why do you think we're not taught that at school? Like, we go to school for 12 years, we learn so much knowledge, and nobody even teaches us about money. Like, what they told me is like, yeah, you're a good student, you get good grades, and then one day you're gonna be employed and you're gonna earn a lot, like, decent amount of money, and you're gonna feel secure.
The lie is first, in order to be secure, nobody, so just yourself, you can feel secure. So it's a skill, feel secure, and not something coming from outside.
Mm,
Secondly, the school was not born to teach financial freedom or to teach about health or to teach about how to properly eat. It's just something that was born at the beginning of the last century to help having more employee for the industrial age. And it's still the same. Why you need to go to school from Monday to Friday? Why from 8 to 3, 8 to 6, 8 to 5? Depends which country you live. So because this is a training for being an employee. But in
yeah.
order to become successful, you need to be an investor or an entrepreneur. But the problem, the teacher are employee. So how can you teach something if you're not living it?
The world is changing so fast, and like we said, you can't only trust the education system at school. You need to take responsibility for your education yourself. We have AI, we have the world is changing fast. What is the best place to actually get knowledge now? How to
I
educate
think
yourself?
find the topics, learn, read as much book as you can. Once you get a book you like it, try to see if the authors has a seminar on it, as a physical seminar. So, and make a list on how many people they can help you to reach the goal you want to have, and forget if you can about the money,
Mm-hmm.
and focus on learning, especially the soft skills. So not just managing money or making money, but how can I build an infrastructure that can make me money? How can I hire the best people? How can I evaluate the people? How I can motivate them?
Mm-hmm.
How can I set a goal and give my goals to someone else to fulfill my dreams?
Yeah, it's hard to know what to focus on because you're young and time is going fast. Like, one way you feel like I need to do what I'm passionate about, what I love, and then at the same time it's like I want to make sure I will make a lot of money. I want to make sure I'm successful. So it's like it's nice to hear from you that the focus should be on what you do and what you give to other people, and then the right things will come.
Yeah. And sometimes it's just a dots. So you do something that is probably not connect with your thought of make money, and then you do another dot, and then you do another dot, and at the end, when you turn back and you say, that happened for me. For example, I went through a very difficult times about money, and every difficult moment I had, that was a piece of my seminars.
Mm.
So, for example, I had a problem because one of the house of my mom, where she was born, was almost being foreclosed, and this is where I learn about foreclosing, and that's what I teach now at the people how to buy property before the foreclosure. So every bad events, everything that happened in my past become a lesson and become a golden lesson for in the future.
So everything happens for you, not like
To
against
you,
you. Yeah,
yeah.
to you,
But
exactly.
sometimes where you are in the shit, it's very tough to
Yeah.
understand that. Yeah.
What made you realize that you're still moving in the right direction even when the things went wrong? Did you have like a moment inside you or
No, you need to have a plan. The plan should be right plan, but the plan is not the journey, because it's where you want to go, and but you need to have a plan, and then life happen, and they move away from your plan. But if the plan is good and is worthy, you still will be in the same direction. So that's the goal. So you need to go in that direction. Okay, the wind is gonna take you there, is gonna take you there, but you're moving, following this direction.
I really like what you said. One of my friends, Austin, has told me like the way knows the way. And I love that because, like you said, if you know that your direction and where you're going to, you need to trust life because it's going to give you the skill set for exactly what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah, but I'm not so new age manifestation stuff. I'm more, this is where I want to go, and no matter what happened in my life, I want to go there. So sometimes you lose, sometimes you learn, sometimes, but the direction should be where you want to go. You need to get up and having some goals for
Yeah.
your life, and different goals in different part of your life. So physical goals, relationship goals, financial goals, passive income goals, asset goals. Yeah.
Now I want to go back to really practical things. As
Yeah.
a young person, it's really easy to think short term. For example, like you earn money and then you're like, I love this bag. And it's easy to buy this expensive bag or the piece of jewelry and not think about long term investment. Is it really a smart way to spend money?
There is no smart way to spend money. So it's you need to understand if it comes from a lack of something. So I don't feel okay. So with the bag, I will feel better. Or you like it, you have enough money, you earn it and spend it. So if it come from the first position, so when you feel lack of something and without this, you don't feel enough. This is something you need to work on. But if you make a lot of money, I have a lot of young people. They make $100,000 a month. Who cares? Go and spend it. But put something also on the side to build a bigger basket for the future. Because if you make a 100K a month, who cares if you put 30,000 on the side in something that you cannot touch? Is very tough to touch. I still do it by myself.
I just wanted to ask.
Yeah. I starting putting something on the side, just $400 a month when I was 26, and now this money, I of course now is
Hmm.
more than 400 a month. I put on the side, but this is a huge amount of money now, and with no effort, and 400 is just probably one coffee, two coffee, one beer less in a day, so it's not a very big deal. But at the end, after years and years and years, and the right investment and the compounding interest, it become a huge amount of money.
So it's about seeing the long term effect, not just looking what my next day or even next coffee is gonna feel like. Seeing the
Yeah,
longer
but
vision.
it depends on how much money you make. For
Yeah.
example, you want a Porsche, you want to buy a cool car.
Yes.
Okay, when I started, I was, if I have the money, go and buy it because I want to feel cool.
Hmm.
Then I start thinking, okay, the car is gonna cost me 2,000 a month to lease it. Okay, how can I build 2,000 passive income in order to have the car? So my brain go and try to figure out how to make 2,000 a month in order to get the reward. And this is a much healthier way to think, not just, okay, I go on debt, or I will pay it later, or I will struggle paying every day. No. How can I build passive income on that?
That is a good way to put it. Okay, if I'm someone who only has, let's say, 500 euros on a
Yeah,
bank account, what should I do with it?
read books.
But
Read.
what should I do with the money?
No,
How can
no.
I?
Buy books
Ah,
and read it. Because if you have short amount of money in your pocket, is because you have short something luck in your mind. So take out your money from your pocket and put it in your mind in order that your mind will help to fulfill your pocket.
Invests in your education.
Yeah, in your self education.
Yes.
And there is a reason why you have 500 and not 5,000 or 500,000. And it's lack of knowledge, lack of self esteem, lack of abilities. So buy 500, go to Barnes and Nobles or Amazon or whatever and buy books and read it from top to the last word.
Thank you. Motivated me to read even more.
Yeah, and in your age, you should read one book a day, at least one book a day. And now there are thousands of ways to read one book a day because you can also buy the summaries of the books. You
Yeah.
can also listen to the books. You can also do a lot of different things for the books. So read at least one book a day, or read one summary, or read whatever. But usually, a great book has 3, 4 principles, not more. And there is a lot of noise inside the book. But once you start speed reading, so learn how to read fast,
Mm-hmm.
and or photo reading, how to read in a even faster way, and do mind maps. This is the 3 skills you should have in order to speed up your learning process.
Thank you. Is it something that you teach to your kids also?
No, but I send my children to someone that is very good in that.
That's perfect.
So luckily, with my job, I know the best trainers in the world. So I call them and I say, listen, you are the number one, and you have a lot of world Guinness in fast reading. I send my children to you. Take care for a few days and
That's
teach them
cool.
how to do that.
I love that. Okay, if I want a great life, what is one thing I should stop doing immediately?
Thinking that it happened just because it's lucky. Great life need discipline, and most of the people think discipline is something that force you to do something you don't want to do. No, the discipline is the way to become free, because when you choose to be disciplined, discipline in eating, discipline in running, discipline in reading, discipline in making money, investing money, this will give you a great life. And discipline also in making new friends, and friends that can elevate you, not just, and it's okay to hang up with some, but you need someone that is ah fuck, I need $1 million because I want to buy this piece of real estate and do this deal. Okay, let's do it together. Let's do something. Not no. If it was so easy, everybody will do it. Yeah. So someone that can push you with a great mindset. Yeah.
Build each other up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is important. You feel such a difference, like in your everyday presence, when you have friends who believe in you and help
Yeah,
to build
but
your vision.
if you have a friend that healthy,
Yeah.
you will be healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I totally agree. Okay, but what is the one financial like habit that people should start doing right now that will guarantee that they will do good?
Start thinking about passive income, because sometimes we relate making money with time. I do this job, I make this amount of money,
Yeah.
and I'm still in the rat race. And the real financial freedom is having passive income. It depends where you live. If you live in US, probably the real estate is the easier way to make passive income, building digital products, royalties, network marketing, whatever. You need to start thinking about passive income, having something that make money while you are sleeping.
That is really good advice. Yeah. I think something that is shocking is that when you grow up, you understand that there's no manual, there's no like right way to do it, and you almost never feel like, no, I have all the skills to be a grown up and adult. I almost felt like, I think that sometimes you have like a certain skill set, and then you're like, okay, now I know how to be adult, now I know how to do this money thing, now I know how to do relationships. So if there was one manual on how to be adult, what is the number one rule that you would add there?
Take the responsibility of everything. If someone come into your car and crash it, take the responsibility. Also, if it's not your fault, but once you live with a full responsibility, there is no luck, there is no something coming from outside. Your life change because you feel the control that everything is going on is you're under your control.
Thank you so much, Alfio. Thank you so much for coming to Adulting with Emilia. I learned so much, and I'm happy to share all this knowledge with my audience, and I'm sure they will be successful people in the future.
Thank you very much.